In this week's Pianodrop we'll be featuring Sansula Matrix by Peter Esch, Lapaz E-string by Hida Pietas, Guitar of the Deep by Giovanni Cavazza, The Saw by Somniator Sound, and Trembling Radiator by Simon Fife. Sansula Matrix by Peter Esch. I sampled this Hokima Sansula kalimba, but besides a traditional sample instrument, I wanted a more textural, aleatoric contact instrument. I scanned the samples randomly forward or backwards, with different starting points in a fixed tempo, using a self-developed Max for Live instrument in Ableton. The obtained loops are arranged in a matrix. The matrix can be randomized using the randomize button or key switch. Lapaz E-string by Hida Pietas. A few years ago, my younger brother received a Lapaz Guitar for his birthday after telling us he wanted to learn guitar. In the end, however, he rarely ever played the thing. Seeing this, I decided to adopt it myself, and though I still can't play a lick, that doesn't mean I can't put it to use. I'd been interested in the idea of sampling an instrument since first joining Piano Book little over a month ago, and I thought that the guitar would make a perfect first attempt. Guitar of the Deep by Giovanni Cavazza. This instrument was born after my need to have a bass sound which sounded like a synthesizer but wasn't actually a synthesizer, so I picked up my Epiphone Les Paul guitar and started to experiment with it making weird sounds when I thought the weirdest thing I could do was to go simple. The samples are from the G, D, A and bass E strings of my guitar, recorded with the palm of my hand on the strings to have a more closed and picked sound. Then I added effects on Logic and made this instrument. The Saw by Somniator Sound. Yes, you saw it right. This is a saw, a playable saw. My great-grandfather used to be a pretty good saw player. He even performed on the radio, and he left an ancient saw instrument in my family. The instrument is very difficult to play properly, and the sound is just haunting, not to mention how out of tune it is. I thought it would be awesome to record some haunting drones with it, and well, here is the result. It's not your perfect typical lead instrument, but definitely has its uses. Trembling Radiator by Simon Fife. Having followed Piano Book since its inception, I thought it was high time I tried my hand at this sample-making malarkey. My first experiment turned out better than I expected, so I present to you the Trembling Radiator, my Godin Radiator guitar very lightly sampled through a tremolo effect on my Boss BR80, both plucked and played with an ebow plus 3 pads I made using those samples.